guys, today's video is going to be a good old empties video because my bucket that I put all my empty products in is pretty full. I've been waiting to do this video for a while, so I hope you're ready to see some reviews on products that I used up. There are a couple declutters in here as well, but I do have thoughts about them, so I want to share those with you guys today. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe down below and let's get into my trash. Well, I'll start with this because I think this is my only hair product. It is the Batiste dry shampoo, and this is for dark and deep brown hair. This is probably my favorite, well, my second favorite dry shampoo, and it's affordable. You can find it at TJ Maxx a lot of the time sells it. They have a blonde one, a red one, and then like different scents of just the classic. This is pretty old because I don't really have brown hair. I mean, a little bit at the top, but this is when my hair was all brown, so that has been sitting in here for a while. Next up, I have something just kind of boring. It's a pack of makeup wipes. This is the equate version, and this like style reminds me of the Neutrogena makeup wipes. They work just as good. They even pretty much smell the same. So if you're looking for a cheaper alternative, and I do believe you get more in this pack, you can find it at Walmart. They also have like different scents and whatnot. Next up is a skincare item. It's the Peace Out pimple dots. It comes with 20. So when you have a really bad acne spot, at least for me, I don't put it on like little ones, but you just peel off one of the little round stickers, stick it on a pimple, and sleep with it overnight. That's what I do. And by the morning, you'll see like the buildup on the sticker. It's actually kind of gross, but fulfilling because these work. Like when I have a big breakout, big pimple, this takes it away in about 2 days. Whereas if I didn't put anything on it or I used like a different method, it would take like a week. So those are amazing. You can find them at Sephora and they're like 15 bucks. So, I mean, that's worth it to me. I already repurchased that. The Batiste I haven't repurchased, and I have repurchased the makeup wipes, if I didn't say. Next, I have a face cleanser. This is by Neutrogena Naturals. It's the Purifying Facial Cleanse. I like this style, like with the pump and everything. It's just a lot easier for me to do because I do wash my face in the shower. It's just an easy method for me. It worked. Like, it did cleanse the face. I just feel like it was a little bit too stripping for me, and I have dry skin, so maybe it would be better for someone with oily skin, but for me it didn't work that great. I did use it up, obviously, but I did not repurchase and I don't plan to. Next up, I have a facial moisturizer. By belief, it's called the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. So they do make two types of this. They have this one and then they have the Aqua Balm. And I've used both and I completely use this up. I love it. It worked so well to moisturize my skin. I would use this at night after my serum, and I just found that it worked really well. It doesn't have like a overly potent fragrance, which is also really good. I have tried the Aqua Bomb as well. That's better for me like for daytime, but this was a great overnight moisturizer and I would repurchase. Right now I'm using the Drunk Elephant Protein Polypeptide. Not sure how I like that, but I really like that. It really did moisturize the skin amazingly. Next up, I have a face mist. This is the Aroma water, and they call it a toner from Lush. This was basically like a rose scented spray. It says a gentle hydrating rose and lavender toner that soothes the skin and calms the face. So I really did enjoy this. It is a little bit more pricey, and I used it as a skincare item. It wasn't like a setting mist to me. I would use this first before my serum, my moisturizer, or anything like that, and I would just spritz the face. It did last a while. This is the 3.3 ounce, and I would definitely repurchase that. Then I tried out the Physicians Formula cleansing stick, and it was like the charcoal version. Now this I didn't completely finish. There is some left in it, but I would use this in the shower probably every other time I wash my face, and I just feel like it wasn't doing that much. Like, I thought the charcoal would bring out more impurities, but I almost feel like it just did nothing. So that kind of stinks. I mean, it's not that expensive. Yeah, I didn't think it worked that well. And it did have a fragrance as well that wasn't like a natural smell, if you know what I mean. It was like an added fragrance. That's more declutter than an empty because I didn't finish it, but I have a lot of skincare in this Empties. Skincare is where it's at. Next, I have like a deluxe sample of the Boscia Cactus Water Moisturizer. I use this under makeup, so like during the day, it wasn't like a nighttime moisturizer. And it was so moisturizing. I was not expecting it. Like, I've used like gel moisturizers a lot, and it does, you know, help. It's not like it does nothing usually, but this was like amazing. I was so shocked. I was so shocked. So I really did enjoy it. And I did use it more like in the summer months. So, I mean, that helped it not be over moisturizing. It just, at the tail end of it, it kind of congealed, like it was really sticky. So I think that's one that you really have to use consistently and use up. But other than that, it was fantastic. I would consider buying a full size of that one. Next up, I have a full size of the Laniege Lip Sleeping Mask. I can never get that out. This is hands down the best lip moisturizer I've ever tried. I use this overnight, and I used to get like really bad cracked lips, like on my actual lips, but also like in the corners. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but my lips can get pretty dry. And in a couple days, it would like totally heal it overnight with this. So I've been using this pretty consistently for the past year, and I love it. So I have already purchased that one. Then next up, I have one of my favorite serums. This is by Peter Thomas Roth, and it is the Water Drench Serum. Now this serum is like $60 something. So there's that. But it just works. It has a lot of hyaluronic acid in it. So it's more like a hyaluronic acid serum, which I need because my skin is so dry. So I use this at night. Let me tell you, it is a game changer. I love it. It's just kind of liquidy, but it spreads nicely. It just moisturizes, like it helps your moisturizer work better, I feel like. I just wish it wasn't $60-ish, $65. You know what I mean? So I think I want to try a cheaper version that's basically a hyaluronic acid serum and see if it works as well. I'm on my like second bottle of this already, so I have repurchased it. Next up, I have the Paula's Choice Essential Glow Moisturizer with SPF 30. I got this at the beginning of last summer, and this is like just like a travel size. I wanted to get it and see how it worked and see if I would like it first before I bought the full size. This moisturizer, I will say, is not that expensive. It's more than a drugstore one would be, but I thought the SPF was like a really good thing to have over the summer when I'm outside a lot, and I'm getting older now, so I guess I have to be worried about that stuff. It was a great like dewy moisturizer. You would put it on, and once it was rubbed in and like that little bit of SPF lookingness was gone, it just gave such a beautiful glow. And it was so moisturizing, so smooth. I'm gonna pick up the full size of that. Alrighty, we're getting there. We are getting there. This little guy is the Sunday Riley Vitamin C Moisturizer. I really did like this. This is also a travel version. I noticed my face was smoother. I've never noticed anything with vitamin C doing anything. I know it's like a hyped up product for people, but I guess haven't found one that totally does anything to my face, but I did enjoy that, and I would have repurchased the full size, but I more recently heard about something going on with the Sunday Riley brand, and you know, I'm just not comfortable at this time buying something from them. I'm not gonna get into that, that's not the point, but I'm just not inclined to buy one right now. Next up, I have a tiny little sample of the Kale and Spinach Green Tea Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer from Youth to the People. So I did use this during the summer as well. It's just a very light, kind of easy gel moisturizer, and I found it worked really good. And I would put it under my eyes as well before I put on concealer and stuff if I was wearing makeup, and that really like helped, like kind of like it was a under eye cream. So this is really safe to put all over your face. And I really did enjoy that. And I was gonna purchase the full size, but I ended up purchasing the Pharmacy Honey Moisturizer. But it did work really well and I would consider picking that up. This is a little mini of the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, but it's in the apple lime flavor scent, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, enjoy that a lot. Next up I have Hand Food by Soap and Glory. I almost forgot the name. This is a great hand cream. I really do enjoy it. It's one of the only hand creams that I really do enjoy. I just don't like anything on my hands. It's too like slimy, and I know I need moisturizer there, but that's not the point. This moisturizer is fantastic. If you're looking for a good hand cream, I would just definitely recommend that. You can find it at Target and Ulta. Next up I have a chapstick from Fantastic Smiles. This is really old. I'm kind of embarrassed about how old this is. A long time ago I got this. So it's not fully gone, but it needs to go in the trash because I mean that must have all kind of cooties on it and stuff. So that's gonna go. All right, down to the bottom. And it's mostly mascara. That's something I change a lot due to the fact I don't want gross, nasty bacteria on my eyes. So I think I will save all the mascaras to last. This is a Cella clear eyebrow gel. It was pretty dry. So I felt like it didn't do a lot, so I wouldn't recommend, and I'm not gonna repurchase that. Then I have an e.l.f. lip exfoliant. This is really old and it's almost gone, so I'm just gonna toss it. But if you're looking for like a abrasive lip scrub, this is great. And it's like a little lipstick bullet, so it's easy to like do it your vanity and then wipe off the excess, you know? So I would recommend it. It's not expensive either. It's like $3. So next up I have a tiny, it's called Brow Endowed. And it has two ends. So you have like a primer and tinted eyebrow gel. Primer actually works, surprisingly. I was like, really, I'm gonna get this little sample and never think about buying the full size. This is a fantastic eyebrow gel. The eyebrow gel is a good tint. It's not like overly so, but with the tiny little bristles that this has, it just works really good. I was shocked because they came out with this whole brow line and I was like, okay, well, it's just the brow gel. But actually the primer works really good and the brow gel is really fantastic. So I might buy the full size of that, which is gonna hurt my wallet because it's like, what, $20? Oh boy. Next up I have the Thrive Causemetics eyebrow pencil. This is probably top 2 favorite eyebrow product. The shade is really nice. The end was like a micro fine tip, so it worked really well to draw in hairs, but it was a little bit more creamy, so you could work with it a little faster. I really, really love it. But again, it's expensive. But I would repurchase, I definitely would. Oh my god, I have another eyebrow product, apparently. This is the Kat Von D eyebrow pencil. This one was a good shade for me. This product formula was great. It was very similar to like an Anastasia formula to me, but the tip was kind of like an oval. It was very unique, I would say. I've never seen an eyebrow product that's shaped like this, and it worked really well. I loved it actually, but Kat Von D is like an iffy brand right now for me, so I don't know when or if I will repurchase this. But if you like Kat Von D products and you want a good eyebrow product, I would suggest it. Lastly are my mascaras. There's 5, so let's get on to it. First up, I have Lancome mascara, the Definicils. I can't pronounce it. I got this as a gift and it was okay. I wouldn't pay like Lancome price for this. I really wouldn't. It made my lashes black and there was a little bit of length, but other than that, meh. So I wouldn't repurchase and I wouldn't recommend either. Next up I have the Butter London Double Decker Mascara. This is a hefty like size, all right, first of all. So, I mean, you do get what you pay for with like the amount of product. But for me, it just was kind of like an overly wet formula and I don't feel like it did anything. Like, huh? Like, who? I've heard people talk about this and talk highly of it. Maybe I'm just like not good with mascara, I don't know, but I wouldn't repurchase. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend either. Kind of remind me of the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. If you've ever tried that, it was kind of similar to that, in my opinion. Oh my god! I have a final eyebrow product. This is by MAC, and I got it in a boxy charm, I believe. The shade was not that great for me. It was a little bit too red, but the product itself was fantastic. But I don't know if I would repurchase. It's not like a top favorite. It was just okay, you know? It wasn't like overly like, I love this product. Like the Thrive, I love that. MAC, nah, it was all right. I have like a eeny weeny, teensy weensy baby mascara of the Lancome Monsieur Big. Love. This is a fantastic mascara. I get the hype. I bought a full size. It was on sale. But I did buy a full size. I absolutely love this mascara. If you haven't tried it and you like a lot of volume and a lot of oomph and you don't mind a little clumping, it would be a mascara for you. Next up, I have a mini of the Hourglass Caution Mascara. This is a great mascara as well. Really did enjoy it. It was more of a lengthening mascara, but the formula was a little bit dry, which I tend to like. So yeah, I get the hype with that mascara as well, but it's a pricey one. So if I could get another like deluxe sample, that would be fantastic. But after I go through the many mascaras that I have, I would consider repurchasing that one. And last but not least, we have the Kush Milk Makeup Mascara. This is also a mini, and I really liked this in the beginning, but I feel like it dried out a little bit quick. But I really do like it. It's beautiful. It's not like overly volumizing. It's more lengthening to me. It's not clumpy. It's nice. I just don't know if I would pay full price for it. Like I thought I would in the beginning, but meh, probably not. Now that I'm talking about it, I probably wouldn't. Let me know if you like Empties videos, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.